You believe me, don't you?
What is it?
It's right behind you.
The Boogeyman, rated PG-13.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Brosketeers TV, and we are here today for another movie review. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, Saturday, I went to the movie theater as always, because when I do this kind of things, I like to go to the movie theater and watch the movie itself. I went to watch The Boogeyman. So as many as you know, The Boogeyman just came out in theaters this last Friday, and I was gonna go on Friday, but I have certain situations. I have a few meetings over the phone, so I couldn't go, so I ended up going yesterday. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a great movie, 9 out of 10. The reason why I give it a 9 out of 10 is because the movie is really not that scary as Rotten Tomatoes, they say. You know, it's like the most horrifying movie of the summer. You know, it's not like that. It's horrifying, it's scary, but it's not something that like ooh, scares you or like doesn't let you sleep. The movie starts simple. You know, let's keep it simple and sweet. The movie starts simple. The movie starts between these two girls, these two sisters, one little one and the teenage one, with a father, a single father that's raising them. The father's a psychologist, a psychiatrist, and he has his office at his home. And well, there we got this teenage girl that misses mother because the mother died. She misses her mother, and well, little do you know, she goes to school, she gets bullied for it, she lost many friends because she can't make friends, because she just can't get over the fact that her mother died. And the little girl is, you know, it's just a little girl, so she just, you know, she thinks about monsters and all this kind of shit, because again, she's a little girl, so she thinks about things like that. And little do you know, they had this behavior changes. They start seeing this you know, little bit of demonic manifestation of this figure, this monster. It's really not a demon. It's not Lucifer. It's not Neman and shit like that. It's more of like a monster. So it's a monster. So they see this monster getting manifesting over the house and just trying to kill them. And well, it comes from a story basically where, you know, this family died. This man kills his own family, and supposed to be, apparently, he's the boogeyman. He's the boogeyman because, and I go like this because we don't know if that man is really the boogeyman or the boogeyman just a monster. So so here comes the boogeyman, takes over. He destroys the family, he destroys the little girl, he destroys the teenage girl, he destroys the father, which the father at the beginning of this situation didn't believe at all about, you know, about the monster. So then later on he does see it, he sees it, he believes it, and well, they fight it, they almost died, they burn it in flames, he dies. The reason why I say it's not a demonic figure, because many of these movies, when they have the demonic figures, many of them, and a lot of them, they just have this, they just disappear, you know, they don't die. Like if you've seen, for example, The Conjuring,
that's not so scary.
Or The Nun, you know, they don't die. You know, they honestly just disappear because there's demonic figures, and they just, you know, they bless them. They put blessings on them, and they bless them, and that caused them to just disappear, and just get away from any, you know, get rid of any evil demonic manifestation. So I think that The Boogeyman is not a demonic movie. It's not a satanic movie. It's not a movie that's something like The Conjuring or Insidious. It's something based on just a book from Stephen King called Boogeyman. If you haven't read it, go read it. It's a good book, and it's just basically about a monster. It's just basically about a monster that takes over the families and kills families. That's all. It's just a a weird zombie monster, you know, that gets killed at the end, because he gets killed at the end with this whole fire sheet, dude. You know, the teenage girl turns on the fire, just lights it up, and she lights up, and he died at the end. Then they become a happy family.
You're both having these manifestations.
I give it a 9 out of 10. It's a good movie. It's a great movie. I love the movie. I think it's a good movie. You should go watch it if you're a big fan of suspense and all that stuff. But it's not that scary. So if you're expecting to watch something really scary, it's scary, but it's not something that, like the trailer, because the trailer puts it on as the most horrifying film in history now. It's not the most horrifying film in history. It's a horrifying film, but not the most horrifying film in history. To me, if you want to watch a most horrifying film, I give it to The Conjuring. I think The Conjuring, out of all this horrific films, I think The Conjuring is one of the best of scary films I've never seen, and Insidious. So, which this June, Insidious is coming out. But for now, we're talking about the Boogeyman. So the Boogeyman is a movie that is really, it's scary, but it's not like that most horrifying thing.
The Boogeyman, rated PG-13.
So because to me, if we're gonna see horrifying, The Conjuring wins it all. So, but it's a good movie. It's a great movie. I give it 9 out of 10. It's good. It's a good movie. It's a great movie. Overall, it's good. Overall, it's good. I like the elements, good suspense, good storytelling. And I want to have movie, good storytelling, good elements, good settings for a horror film. So they did a great job. You know, they did a great job, especially with the acting. It was not overacting. It was not overreacting. It was a simple base, really good, watch it acting, where, you know, these actors, they're really well acting, but without overacting, like Spider-Man, you know, when he goes, ah, you know, like the Spider-Man 2, he goes, ah, no, it's not overacting. So I think it's good. It's just a really basic, simple, really good acting, you know, not overacting, not overreacting, just the best acting on the movie. It's a great movie. It's a great acting, and a 9 out of 10. So this was a movie review on The Boogeyman. I'm gonna do the last few movie reviews on the Renfield and what was the last movie I watched on the movie theater? Was in Fast 10, Renfield and Fast 10. It's just that this movie reviews, they take a long time to make. You gotta go to the movie theaters. You gotta review them. You gotta promote them. You gotta write a whole script, learn it, and then you gotta do it and then edit it. So it's a whole thing. But it was a great movie. So, guys, this was the Brosketeers TV. I'm Isaac, one of Isaac and Isaac Cruz. I'll see you next time with another movie review from a movie critic and a movie lover as me. So we'll see you next time. 9 out of 10. The Boogeyman, available on theaters now. So you should go watch it.
Scary things we don't understand. Our minds try to fill in the blanks. Sometimes the best thing to do is to face it. So this light is going to be completely solid like it is right now. Then gradually, it's going to start flashing until it's totally dark. So you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. Okay? See? That's not so scary, is it? Just you, your sister, and me.
You're doing okay. It's not real. It's okay. It's okay. It's all just in your head.
Katie, there's something in my room. You believe me, don't you?
There's no such thing as monsters. You need to grow up! I'm serious, Sawyer. I need to be alone.
You're both having these manifestations.
What is this supposed to be? It's the thing that comes for your kids when you're not paying attention.
Dad, you have to listen to me.
Okay. I'm listening. Sweetheart, let me handle it.